Welcome back to Crypto Tutorial. Onto this video, we'd like to discuss Cardano, how it's currently performing, and what we could expect during the upcoming hours and days. But before doing so, I would like to thank you for watching my previous videos, and as well, I would like to say I'm sorry for not being online during the past 48 hours. I did feel a little bit ill. That is why I did not make any videos. I really hope you can understand that, and I will be back tomorrow and as well right now making videos and content, so hopefully you will appreciate it. So let's get started down below by looking at the chart of Cardano. What I think is absolutely marvelous is that we have seen this major move towards the upside taking place, heading exactly towards the $1.55 range of the white box above us. So the white box was actually clearly retested underneath as a level of resistance, and we are right now not seeing a clear breakout occur above this horizontal level of resistance and see further continuation towards the upside. Instead, right now we are clearly seeing a rejection taking place underneath it, and perhaps possible price action towards the downside taking place. So what I think is absolutely important is that we did actually reach our breakout target. We reached the beginning of this falling wedge pattern at $1.55. So that is something I think is absolutely marvelous. And what I would like to discuss right away is actually where we will be able to see the next level of support being found. What I think is amazing on the 4-hourly time frame is that if we look at the 200-day moving average, it is clearly serving as a level of support underneath us right now. We actually were for quite a long time underneath the 200-day moving average. If we out even further, you can see that we were for a very long period of time underneath the 200-day moving average, and right now we are actually breaking out above it. So for sure, instead of a level of resistance, it will become a level of support right now. So if we do see right now further decline taking place, absolutely this will be a high likely level of support underneath us. So if we enable the EMA ribbon, what you're seeing is that exactly at 0.786 at $1.37, the EMA ribbon is actually perfectly aligned together with this horizontal level of support. Therefore, if we do see further decline, I'm actually quite confident that we will be able to hold strong on top of this range, and that we might see a stronghold getting found on top of this area before being able to see further increase towards the upside. So that is something I think is marvelous as well. And lastly, to discuss the levels of support, I would like to place a fixed range volume profile. And what you can see here, if I select from first swing high towards swing low, our previous downtrend, and as well the falling wedge pattern at exactly $1.37, well, a little bit underneath it, we did see the most amount of volume being traded, and therefore I'm convinced that due to the fact that we're seeing such major indicators showing us that this is a support zone, we will be able to hold strong on top of this range if we do retest it within the upcoming hours and days. So that is for sure something you want to know right now, because if you are actually willing to purchase this cryptocurrency, I personally think that entering a trade, or for example purchasing even more Cardano at $1.37, will be for sure something you do not want to miss out on, especially because I will be monitoring this as well, and I will be purchasing once more Cardano, but I have as well done so for quite a long time already. So yeah, it all depends on your strategy as well, but I must say that if you are right now willing to invest in this cryptocurrency, it might be a good time right now to purchase it. Well, this being said, I would like to enable right away the MACD and as well the RSI, but what we are clearly seeing on the MACD is that we experienced two momentum waves towards the upside. We did see a minor period of, well, almost no momentum at all, neither towards the up or towards the downside, and afterwards we did see a major further continuation. So that is something I think looks absolutely marvelous. But what is right now concerning me is that we are heading or seeing a minor decline in this momentum towards the upside. So what could this perhaps mean? This could perhaps mean that we are going to head towards a crossover on the 4-hourly time frame and expect momentum towards the downside. Well, if this is the case, it is highly likely that we are going to hold strong on top of the $1.30 range, due to the reason that I explained to you priorly, that we are seeing major levels of support at that range combining themselves, so it will be a major stronghold on support underneath us. Also, what could perhaps be the case as well is that we are going to see just a minor decline within the upcoming hours, and afterwards see a further continuation of momentum towards the upside. That is for sure a possibility, but right now if we take a quick look at the MACD lines, I personally think that it will be more likely that we are going to head towards a crossover and once more experience momentum towards the downside, seeing once more the $1.30 range as a level of support. So that is actually something that I personally think is more likely to occur. If we head towards the 1 hourly time frame, well, right here we already experience momentum towards the downside, and what you can clearly see actually is that we are experiencing once more momentum towards the upside, and clearly we are losing momentum strength. So we could see once more momentum towards the upside taking place. So there are two scenarios right here. Well, we could see a major decline towards the $1.37 and support on top of this range and see further continuation towards the upside. But as well, it is possible that we are going to break out above the $1.55, find support on top of it, and see a stronghold of support getting created at this range instead of actually breaking down below it and heading towards the $1.37. So there are two scenarios right now, but I personally am leaning more towards the $1.30 range because I think that is more likely to occur. If we take a quick look at the RSI on the 1 hourly and 4 hourly time frame, well, what we are seeing on the 1 hourly time frame right away is that we are creating a bullish divergence. The reason why is because we are seeing clearly a higher low on the chart, and we are seeing as well on the RSI a lower low getting formed. So this is clearly a bullish divergence. The only thing that does concern me is that we do not have many space above us before breaking out above the dotted line on the 1 hourly time frame. So therefore I think that it is quite unlikely that we are going to be able to find a stronghold on top of the $1.55 range. I think it is more likely that we are going to see that decline and that stronghold getting formed on top of the $1.37 range, as I've said previously. Also, if we take a quick look at the 4 hourly time frame, what you can clearly see is that we are already breaking out above the dotted line on the 4 hourly time frame, meaning that it is quite likely that we are going to see a decline in the RSI, and that is exactly what I think will be the most healthy scenario right now on Cardano. So yeah, during this video I wanted to explain to you that this range down below will be highly retested one more, but instead of being a level of resistance as we have seen previously, it will become a level of support, meaning that we will be actually seeing clear higher lows getting formed on the chart for the very first time, and as well we will be seeing a very wonderful higher high structure as well, meaning that we could be seeing a trend reversal and Cardano once more see exponential increase towards the upside taking place. So thank you very much for watching this video. If you did enjoy the content, do not forget to give me a big thumbs up down below. It will be highly appreciated and you will be supporting the channel by doing so. So thank you very much already and have a nice day.